Morning, guys. It's quite early. What time is it? 7:52. I've actually been up since I woke up quite early answering messages. I think it was about 5 to 6, 6 a.m. Yeah. So many messages. And you would be shocked how many messages I get. Obviously, I'm checking everything, responding to everything, reading everything. Yeah. And I do enjoy it. I actually look forward to it, but it is a bit daunting. It's like, right, the next hour, forget about the next hour. You're going to be. So I've just woke up. I've made a tea, had the tea. Tina's got football today. He's got to be there at 10. So we've got a while. I was going to try and get in two shorts, defending Elvis videos this morning. So I'm definitely pushing to do at least 2 defending videos a day. I would always do my stalker videos. Yeah. I think it's important that we stand up to the stalkers. Let me just move this out of the way a minute. So this is Jennifer C. We're going to review her latest child bride review, and basically, in my opinion, she exposes many things that need to be discussed. We discuss them, other people discuss them, and the press. A lot of the stuff she talks about, like the alleged unplugging of Lisa Marie. She discusses all these topics. She sees through Priscilla. She sees through the fake fairy tale. I love that. And as I keep saying to you guys, we must question everything. Yeah, everything. Even, of course, a big thing with us is the books. The trashy books. And this leads me to what I want to discuss as part of my morning trasher video. I like to do a bit of a trasher, the stalkers, the anti-defenders. I always like to come on. They call themselves anti-defenders, but really they're anti-Louis. They're not bothered about Donna. They're not bothered about if Elvis needs defending or not. They just want to get Louis. This is hilarious. Yeah, it's always been about Louis. Even our trollop lady, who I've stopped watching. I only watched 2 videos. Please know that I haven't gone back to watching the tea trollop lady. Even though yesterday she won my vote because she stood up to these pretend Elvis fans, like Kangaroo Boy and the Wicked Witch of the West. She stood up to them. The one thing we can say about the trollop lady is that she can spot a genuine fan. She can spot someone who has no interest in defending Elvis and supports the very people that trashed Elvis. Yeah. In books, biographies, documentaries, all the rest of it, tabloids, news interviews. She can see him coming. So anybody trying to how can I say it? Let me just make sure I put it right. Anybody trying to align themselves with her as a genuine Elvis fan, she as nuts as she is, she sees through it. She knew old Kangaroo Boy was trying to align himself with her because he hates me. And the thing that Kangaroo Boy got wrong is that he got the wrong idea about her when it comes to defending Elvis. She is against the Trasher books, and she is against the people that lied about Elvis, including the ex-wife Priscilla. 100% against Priscilla. In fact, you will find that she you will find that she I can explain it, that she spots the traitors. No matter how bonkers she is, she spots the traitors. anybody that has an agenda of supporting the trashers, you know, whether it's the Stanley Smiths, Priscilla, even ex-girlfriends, or anything that went against Elvis, she sees it a mile away. I'm not trying to big her up. I'm saying, as a standard of someone who can spot a genuine Elvis fan, she actually, yeah, Tracy won't like this, but she actually has a good eye for it. Even though she does sort of say, Louis not an Elvis fan, you know. Louis not an Elvis fan, you know. Well, she says like, but it's Louis in it. You know, when it comes to Louis, all of her rules go out the window. You know, I'm the only person that she will call a non-Elvis fan, because she's got it in for me, and she stalks me and is obsessed with me. So, you know, maybe I'm not 100% correct, but you know, she spotted the Wicked Witch of the West a mile away. She spotted Kangaroo Boy a mile away. She knew exactly what their game was. Ultimately, these are obsessive stalkers that constantly talk about Louis, and it has nothing to do with Donna Presley. It has nothing to do with anti-defending. This is a bully Louis thing. Let's get Louis. Let's get Louis. So here, I want to put my Facebook up. So anyway, welcome to the shop where nothing is for sale. And it's funny, Nicola, let me get my, let's get Terosa. There's Terosa. We've got a little hat for her, yeah? And so Nicola messaged me. She's like, well, it's obvious what the dog needs to be called. Obviously, the hound dog. It has to be called Danny. She made me laugh. Nicola made me laugh. Nicola, you made me laugh. So it's Terosa and Danny. Danny's not happy. Danny's not happy. Terosa does as she's told. But so, you know, it's, you know, come on guys, it's just a bit of humor. You know, to anybody watching me, I don't dislike Danny and Terosa. I actually find them harmless, yeah. And I actually do enjoy the Memphis Mafia Kids channel. No matter how much he hates me, I actually like his channel. I like Elvis Fans Matter channel as well. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to stand up for Elvis. I'm still going to be an Elvis defender. But I don't dislike these people at all. Please never think that. And I will always respect that Danny and Billy and Joe are Elvis's family. I will always respect that. No matter what mistakes they've made, they are Elvis's blood. And that for me, that is important. So, but I'm still, you know, pretty pissed off with the behaviour of Billy. It's Billy Smith in Books and Tabloids. Of course I am. I don't like the way sometimes he says negative things about poor Elvis. I just don't like it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I dislike them. It doesn't mean I've forgotten who they are. I know they're Elvis's cousin. Billy's Elvis's cousin. Billy lived the life. He was there. Him and Elvis were very, very close. I fully take that on board. Okay. Anyway, but that isn't my point. So obviously I've been sort of reading a few of the old stalker people. You know, I'll tell you what, these stalker people, they are obsessively, I know I keep saying this to you every day, guys, but they're obsessively talking about me. Like, comment after comment after comment after comment, Louis this, Louis that, Louis this, all about my personal life, me as a human being, you know, in every way, my mental health, you know, how I make how I live, how I make my money, everything I'm into, everything I say is picked apart. Every word I say is analysed. It's like, this is proper bonkers behaviour on the anti-defending channel. Yeah. I mean, we do get it a bit from the others. You know, we got the Humpty Dumpty type stalking. But this, you know, on the Kangaroo channel, it's like on a different level. Humpty Dumpty is completely bonkers. He's obsessed with me. And I think he lives and breathes me. I think I'm part of his every waking moment. And he's, you know, he's a vile, disgusting person. But on that Kangaroo channel, this is obsessive stalking behavior. Even the owner of the channel, extreme stalking, like Louis. It's like he obviously posted a video and a couple of posts, and I'm like, flipping hell, mate. You know, how's it going, mate? You know, you need to think about somebody else. It's like, you know, I'm like, phew, yeah, yeah. Go and find a kangaroo, buddy. You know, it's like, Louis, 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 a whole video, Louis, Louis, Louis. People keep saying to that person, why don't you do some Elvis content? They keep saying that. I keep reading, when people defend me, they're like, isn't it about time you stopped talking about Louis and did some Elvis content? So he every now and then will say, oh yes, you know, I'm going to do some Elvis content. I want to look at the books and that. I want to look at the Stanleys and the Smiths and Priscilla. I want to discuss some different things that happen. But then he doesn't. Then he goes back to Louis, Louis, Louis. Then everyone joins in. I was counting them. There's actually less than 20. I thought it was 30. It's actually 20, maybe a bit less. The same people. Louis, Louis, Louis. Come on, it's absolutely cuckoo. You all need help. I'm just Louis in the kitchen. That's all I am. Look, I got a stupid hat on and a silly captain jacket on, and I need a shave, and my hair's a mess. And I'm like, I go for dog walks and stuff, and I pick up poo in front of the world. I'm like, but you're all obsessed with me. Honestly, I even saw the Facebook reaches on there, you know, talking about me again. Yeah, you're all stalking me, all of you. Was it Melissa and Amy? It's like, what is going on? I'm sorry, guys, but I honestly I find it bonkers. You know, as a guy in the UK, you know, it's beyond me. Talk about Elvis, defend Elvis, discuss Elvis. You know, if you're going to say Elvis doesn't need defending, go into detail, explain why. Yeah. But talking about Louis obsessively picking my life apart as a father, you know, the little bonkers Humpty Dumpty is really obsessed with trying to paint me as this terrible father. Oh, it's so funny. And no one can change what I am and how I feel and my relationship with my kids and my wife. And you're all, you want it to be that Louis is a terrible at everything. Terrible father, terrible husband, terrible life, doesn't work, horrible to his dog. You know, it's like every vile thing you can possibly say about me. You do everything you can to try and discredit me and ruin my reputation. And you will do anything. Louis, let's get him. Louis, let's shut him down. Let's shut Louis down. We must shut Louis down. Come on, report him, report him, report him, report him. Oh, these people. And it's been going on for 2 years and I'm still here. I'm still here. It's called freedom of speech. Yeah. But the bottom line is, underlying everything is what I do. I defend Elvis, and none of you will change that. None of you will change that. So I posted a couple of things on let's have a look, on my defending Elvis. Okay, let's have a look. I wonder if it's going to come up. Just make sure you guys can see it. Let's have a look. So obviously you guys know. Here we go. There we go. There's a few comments, but this is the one. Of course, Tracy is on there. Tracy is my hero. She's a trooper, and she makes fools of all these people, which I've made it clear to all you guys that Tracy, who is a real person, she's not me. This is the other thing. These kangaroo worshippers keep saying that Tracy isn't real. She's real. The person who's probably not real is old K-Boy, because he doesn't show his face. We know that picture's not him. He's clearly said, I am not going to be in my videos. I'm not going to be in my videos. Yeah. And come on, let's put K-Boy's hat on. I'm not going to be in my videos. You know, I don't want to show who I am. You know, I'm going to keep my life private. You know, my life is my life. Yeah.
My life is my life.
I'm just going to put some hot water. So in my coffee. Good. You right, mate?
No one with.
I've got football for a while yet, mate. So Tina's got football today. He's got a proper match. Are you going to score today, mate? Going to score a goal? So, so that cat was just boiling. So what I was going to do, I just want to. I know I keep giving Tracy praise, but it isn't just Tracy. There's a lot of Team Elvis now. Many of you, like people like Karen and many others, that are just laughing at these people, running circles around them because it's so obvious they're all obsessed with Louis. So you guys are going on and making fools of them. You look silly. You look like these crazy, deranged stalkers. Even these Facebook researchers and that. Louis, Louis, Louis. Let's get Louis. Let's get Louis. It's all over the top. You not see that? Oh my God. They used to be Elvis fans. Now they've become Louis stalkers. It's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Anyway, so anyway, after this I am, just so you know, after this I'm gonna be doing the Priscilla video. There's quite a few Facebook topics I need to go through as well that I keep putting off. I did send another script to Manny, our friend Manny in Sydney. I love Australia, guys. I love it. I actually love Australia. I would love to go. Manny, I'm going to come and visit you in Australia, mate, in Sydney. Manny, my friend. So this is a long post. So I want to read it before my wife comes down quickly, and then I want to end that and get on with the defend. We are going to do some defending today, okay? So remember, yes, we must stand up to the stalkers. We must stand up for our right to run a Defending Elvis channel. We must do that. We can have fun with it. We can have fun with it. I don't, just so you know, all you stalkers, I don't hate any of you, even Kangaroo Boy, I don't hate you. It's this, a lot of this is tongue-in-cheek humor as well. A lot of this is just fun. Even my video where I'm like, the Kangaroo Boy video, it's just a bit of fun. Don't take it seriously. No hate intended. I'm full of love, but defending is a dramatic, tough thing to do, and I will do it, and I will stand my ground, okay? The fact that these people say the most disgusting, vulgar things about me, my kids, my dog, my family, my life, they make fools of themselves. They expose themselves. They expose who they are. Anyway, let me just read this. So Tracy has done a comment. Tracy, Josh, so he keeps talking about me, constantly talking about me, posting about me, making videos about me, showing pictures of me. He's obsessively talking about me. He still brings up my kids. He's like, oh, I don't talk about Louis' kids. I don't talk about his wife. And then he does. Yeah. It's so funny, come on, Louis, your kid was in the car, in the van, so you've ruined his life, it's like, because of one incident where he was sat next to me and he just was repeating words behind me or next to me. Suddenly, I'm this terrible human being. I'm this terrible father. Guys, it's just so ridiculous. Anyway, so Josh, since you are a big Elvis fan, are you going to start doing Elvis content anytime soon? Are you happy with your redundancy in only covering Louis? Now, this keeps coming up, guys. I've seen a lot of people saying, even his own people, I've seen even Kangaroo Boy's own people are saying, why are you always talking about Louis? Do some Elvis content. If Elvis doesn't need defending, let's discuss that. Let's look at Elvis's history. Let's discuss the history of the books, the Trasher books. Elvis, What Happened, the Stanley Trash book, Priscilla's book, Elvis Aaron Presley and the Memphis Mafia. People have been saying to him, enough of Louis. Time to move on. He carries on. Every video, Louis. Every post, Louis. Every time he replies, even his replies, Louis, Louis, Louis. Yeah, all the people that worship Kangaroo Boy, he's their new leader. they've thrown their scruples out the window. These people that were against the Smiths, the Stanleys, and Priscilla are now supporting a Priscilla lover, a Stanley lover, a trash book lover. Get it? So they've all changed their rules, even the Facebook researchers. Their rules have gone out the window. Now they support the very people that they hated. All because Kangaroo Boy attacks Louis, hates Louis. Because Josh attacks Louis, they all love him. They forget what he believes in. They forget what Kangaroo Boy's beliefs are. The fact that he is completely against Elvis being defended and fully supports all the trash books that ruined Elvis's reputation by his own family, by his ex-wife, by his ex-girlfriends, by Memphis Mafia. They forget all that. Suddenly all that's out the window. Now it's about Louis. And this is what stands out that makes the whole thing bonkers. Yeah. And any outsider must see that the stalking of Louis, not just the leader of the channel, but the followers, the subscribers in the channel, it's crazy. And it's actually very weird, almost deranged. Yeah. So let me just keep going, guys. So Tracy, as I keep saying, they keep saying Tracy is me. Anyone that speaks up for me, all of a sudden, is me. I speak for myself, trust me. I do 3-4 videos a day. I speak for myself. I don't have to pretend to be anyone else. If anyone defends me or stands up for me or exposes how ridiculous these people are, it's because they want to. Because they want to. It's not because they're me. Anyway, so she says, are you happy with your redundancy in only covering Louis? Come on, it's bonkers, yeah? It's crazy. It makes me laugh when the likes of you and Angie say you don't watch his videos. So Angie the Trollop, yeah? T-Lady Trollop, I call her. Yeah, it is so obvious you both do because you seem very informed on what he covers in them. If you didn't watch his videos, you would not have content, nor would the T-Trollop. And it's obvious these people are obsessively watching me, including the subscribers, the followers, the Facebook researchers, you name it. Whoever is against me are obsessively watching me. It's so obvious. It's bloody weird. Yeah. Anyway, so she's exposing that. Tracy sees through these people. She's so smart. She sees through how ridiculous these people are. They make complete fools of themselves. Okay. That includes the leader and the subscribers. Yeah. In fact, any anti-defenders that are talking about Louis instead of Elvis, instead of giving their reasons why Elvis doesn't need defending, because repeatedly saying Elvis is a legend, Elvis's legacy doesn't need defending, isn't good enough. Yeah. Because I've always said we defend the man behind the legend. Yeah. We know that the legend doesn't need defending, but give us some other reasons why Elvis doesn't need defending. And please don't tell me it's because they were there. They lived the life so they can say what they want, because that is bullshit. Please don't tell me it's their truth, because their truth has been twisted and Elvis had no say in their truth. This is their version. These people have resentment, revenge, anger, bitterness, jealousy, envy, all behind their books and behind the tabloids they did and the interviews they did and the documentaries they did, like all the King's Men. You know, when I did Lamar fight video yesterday, I was horrified. So I will never accept that someone like Lamar Fike, the way he talks about Elvis is truth. I will never accept it. That man is a very jealous man. That Lamar Fike was very jealous of Elvis. Really milked it. Really took advantage of the benefits of being with Elvis, living around Elvis, knowing Elvis since the 50s, and then spent the rest of his life trashing him for money because he was desperate for money. Horrible. That's how he treated his own friend, his best friend. He said, I love Elvis. Me and him were really close. Elvis always turned to me. He only trusted me. That's what Lamar Fike tries to say. They all do it. They all say, oh, Lamar Fike only trusted me. Yeah. And I got that wrong. They all put themselves as the most important person. So whether it's the Smiths, the Stanleys, or Lamar Fike, or Marty Lacker, or Redbreast, also they all do it. Oh yeah, me and Elvis, we were like that. We were like that. But then they spent the rest of their life trashing him. Remember what they do? Good story, bad story. Good story, bad story. This is their way of trying to get away with what they were doing. It's exactly what Priscilla does. It's exactly what Linda Thompson does. Yeah. Right. So let's carry on. It makes me laugh, like when the likes of you and Andy say you don't want to watch it. Yes, I mean we've just read that. These people are obsessively watching me. Okay, obsessively watching me. So then she says, speaking of Trollope, all she does is insult and go after other channels. Tea Lady has been insulting and going after other channels since I met her. You know, when we fell out over Mindy Miller, which was a long time ago, well over a year ago. It isn't just me she goes after. She goes after everyone. I do think a big part of her focus is me, which is bonkers, which is weird. But she goes after a lot of people. I do accept that. You know, she definitely needs help. She's definitely unhinged. Yeah, she's definitely not a tarot card reader. But I will say this: she now is openly admitting that she's not a tarot card reader. But she used to be. She definitely used to be. Sorry, guys, I'm stopping and starting. So let me just move this over. I just realised you can't see it all. So let me just. All right, hang on a minute. I'm coming now, mate. Sorry, guys, completely sidetracked. Obviously, you don't see it on your end, but I had to sort out the kids, and the wife, and all the stuff that dads do. Yeah, normal dads. So I'm going to read this comment off. This is a brilliant. I just love the way that Tracy just makes fools of these people. But I also, if I've got time, I want to read Elizabeth's comment. Elizabeth, be very proud of yourself. Thank you for defending Elvis, defending Lisa, standing up for the right to defend. Yeah, for exposing how ridiculous these stalkers are, these anti-Louis people. They're not even anti-defending, are they? They're not even anti-defending Elvis. They're just Louis stalkers, yeah? And you expose them. Elizabeth, you expose them as well. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're very supportive. Very smart comment. I'm going to try and read that as well. I might have to do it in part 2, but let's give it a go now. If I can squeeze it in now, I will. So I'm going to have to read this without commenting too much, okay? So Tracy, who runs circles, makes fools of these people. Yeah, she's much smarter than all of these people. Yeah, they are literally just trolls. Yeah, just obsessive stalkers of Louis. So speaking of the Trollope, what she does is insult. Right, I think we've read that. She goes on a hate campaign about them, and most of them don't even do content about Elvis. She doesn't even talk about narcissism. That much. She pulls her little cartoon. Come on, guys. We all know that there is no tarot card reading. This is just felt tip pens and sellotape and different colours. And oh, look! Oh no! And she doesn't. Have you ever noticed she doesn't even show the card? She does that. She covers the card. It's almost like she's embarrassed of the card, so she'll be like, a lot of shuffling. Ooh, I really know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I have special powers. I have the gift. And then she covers the card and she only shows it for half a second and puts it down. Come on, guys. It's ridiculous. Now, I don't hate Trollope Lady. I've never hated her. I also think she's pretty harmless. Yeah. She's vile in her comments. She's disgusting in her comments. But come on, God. She ain't all there, is she? She's got a screw loose, so you have to compensate for that. Trollope Lady, I don't hate you. I've never hated you, but you do go too far. You do go too far. Don't know why. And just so you know, I want to publicly say it now. That wasn't my daughter. This CUNT thing. It wasn't my daughter. If it was, I would tell you. But anyway, let's keep going. Right. I have seen her go after channels that didn't even know she exists. She goes on a hate campaign about them and mostly, and just, yeah. So, okay, let's go to the next bit. A comment on here or there, why there are if you idiots who watch her don't see that she is a raging narcissist herself, she definitely is, then I really hope then I really have no hope for any of you. I love that. Yeah. Tracy, spot on. The word narcissist keeps being used, doesn't it? It's been getting thrown at me since day one by her, actually. She started it, yeah? And Trollope epitomizes what a narcissist is. You only have to watch her videos. I do find it hilarious how old Kangaroo Boy has tried to align himself with her. He says that he didn't. He did. He did. He posted her video because he thinks she hates me. I actually don't think she hates me. He knows he thinks she hates me. I just think she's obsessed with me. She's a stalker. Yeah. And he like, yeah, I'll align with Angie. She'll join with me and we can all hate Louis together. We can all stalk Louis together. We can all talk about Louis together. Me and Chat with Cat and all the rest of the gang, you know, Humpty and Bingo Boy and Danny Smith, and we can all join together and grow as a movement to attack and stalk Louis. Yeah. But he got it wrong. Because she's independent, she does her own thing. I'm not trying to praise her or big her up. That is her character. I'll do my thing, thank you. You're a bunch of Elvis, what's the word? Elvis trasher lovers. You all like Priscilla and the Stanleys and the Memphis Mafia, the very people that trashed Elvis. You all like them. You're not interested in defending Elvis. You have no Elvis content. This is what she sees. She sees through the Wicked Witch of the West. She sees through Kangaroo Boy and that. And that is what I like about what happened. I'm not a fan of hers. No way. Please don't get this wrong. She is out of it. She's out of control. She's bonkers. I don't support her in any way. But she's got one thing right. Yeah, she saw through the Wicked Witch of the West. She saw through Kangaroo Boy. And no, your attempt to align with her because you thought she hates me, even if she hates me or not, didn't work for you. Kangaroo Boy, your plan failed. You're not as smart as you think you are. She tossed you out like an old rag. And she did the same to Kat, and she's done it to other people as well. You made a fool of yourself. You're a proper stalker. Anyway, you all describe Louis' channel as nothing to do with Elvis, but everything about hate and bullying. Well, that would describe exactly what you all and the Trollope do. It's true. These people attack me, they attack my movement, they attack Team Elvis, they attack Donna, but mainly me, my channel, what we stand for. But they are the biggest bullies. The people on the Kangaroo channel, even some of the ones on the Smiths or on Humpty Dumpty's, you're a bunch of bullies and you're a bunch of stalkers, you're a bunch of narcissists. You guys out there that are obsessed with me, you're a bunch of narcissists and you don't defend Elvis or Lisa. You do nothing to defend Elvis. So here we are, you know, you say you're Elvis fans, but you do nothing for him. You have no care for his thoughts and his feelings and his daughter's thoughts and feelings. You just attack Louis and refuse to acknowledge the disgusting treatment of Elvis by the people that were closest to him. Yeah, even friends and family. You're fake Elvis fans, you're fake Elvis channels. Let me keep going. In fact, so he does. In fact, he does speak about Elvis. I'll say it now quickly. Every day I defend Elvis. Every day. I don't care what anyone says. I do defending Elvis videos. I did 3 yesterday. I think I did 4 the day before. It was either 3 or 4. You go back through my collection of 5,000 videos, and on the video side of my channel, you will find thousands of videos of me discussing Elvis and defending him. So this whole thing of all Louis does is talk about the stalkers, it's bullshit. Back up what you're saying. If just like this morning, I'm doing a stalker video. Okay, this morning, yeah. I actually think standing up to the stalkers and our right to defend Elvis is very important, which is I make a big thing of it. But then I'll do 2 or 3 videos defending Elvis, discussing Elvis, exposing Priscilla. You get it? Exposing the Memphis Mafia, exposing the trash book. So any of you guys that say Louis doesn't talk about Elvis, you're lying. You're not only lying on your comments, you're lying to yourselves. I talk about Elvis a lot. I defend Elvis a lot. So, you know, like she says, but you all have selective hearing and only really listen for him to mention stalkers. There we are. That just selective hearing, selective what you're watching. Yesterday we had a brilliant day of defending Elvis, nothing to do with stalking, and the day before. So you can't erase my 3,000 videos, you know, and my 2,000 shorts, right? So, so then you say you have selective hearing and only really listen to him to mention. Yeah, you want to get a mention from Louis. It's important to you guys, you know. All of you are indeed his stalkers. You are definitely my stalkers. There's a few that are just so obsessed with me. Jack Doe, hi Jack, you proper love me. Jack Doe, you proper love me. You make a fool of yourself. Your hate shines. Your hate and obsessiveness shines like a beaming light. You make a fool of yourself. You definitely have pictures of me on your wall, and you take pictures of me to your bed, don't you? Sorry, mate. I'm married. I like women. And all of you are indeed his stalkers. You definitely are. And I see through your denials. Yep, you're all in denial. This has nothing to do with defending Elvis or attacking Donna Presley. This is nutty stalker behavior. I think in England, a lot of you would be in prison. Instead of sitting in on his lives and then coming here to insult his latest video that you supposedly don't watch, they all watch everything I do. I know that these people wait for my videos. I make your day. I give you an amazing, interesting viewing experience. I know that what we do is interesting and you love it. You look forward to it. I would say the stalkers are even addicted to my videos that I post daily. Lucky you, I post 3-4 times a day. Lucky you. Let's have a look. So here we go. Yeah, so you wait for my videos so you can insult me and attack me. Your time might be better spent laying on a therapist's couch and crying about Louis, how Louis hurt you and your feelings. It's true though. It's absolutely true. Your time might be spent laying on a therapist's couch and crying about how Louis hurt your feelings. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Did I hurt your feelings? Oh, poor little stalkers. Did I upset you? Oh, did I say something? Did I stand up for Elvis and for Lisa? Did I expose the Smiths, the love of your life, the Smiths? Did I dare expose their wrongdoing to Elvis, how they betrayed him and stabbed him in the back for money? Oh, did I talk about the Smiths? Oh, baby. Did I mention Priscilla? Oh, did I expose Priscilla? Kangaroo boy. Did I upset you because I spoke about Priscilla? I told about the world about how she double-crossed him, backstabbed him, betrayed him, lied about him. Innit? I hurt your feelings. And as Tracy says, your time is better spent laying on the therapist's couch and crying about how Louis hurt your feelings and you just can't get over it. This is therapy when you come on here just to spread your hate about him. It's just your way of trying to get back at him for insulting your fragile little egos. Tracy, you are so good. You are so good. The reality is, at some point, these are people that do not want Elvis defended, have no interest in standing up for Elvis or exposing their heroes. Their heroes are either the Smiths, the Stanleys, Priscilla, or the Memphis Mafia or ex-girlfriends. That is their heroes. They have become the new Elvis. Elvis has been completely forgotten. Completely. His feelings, his daughter's feelings, doesn't matter, doesn't count. All they care about is carrying on worshipping the very people that stabbed Elvis in the back. That is all they care about. And because Louis has come along, bang, and Louis has become a noise, a voice, and Louis has been noticed around the world with his group, Team Elvis, with Elvis defenders around the world. It bothers you. It bothers you. because I expose what you are. You're a bunch of fake Elvis fans, fake Elvis YouTube channels, and fake Elvis researchers. That's my new thing, isn't it? Fake Elvis researchers. How can you be a researcher if you attack Elvis's family? If you attack, if you turn against Riley Q, Lisa Marie's daughter, Elvis's grandchild. How can you be a genuine person if you support a channel that is anti-defending Elvis? If you support a channel that supports the trash books, that supports Priscilla, that Kangaroo channel supports Priscilla, supports the Smiths, the Stanleys, the Memphis Mafia, the trash books, the trash documentaries, all the King's Men, True Hollywood, supports them, makes excuses for them. And I'm going to read out his post. You just don't want to hear it, do you? You can't accept it. So your only recourse is to attack Louis, to rip Louis's life apart, to say every disgusting thing you can possibly say about Louis, to attack my whole life, even compare me to the leader of Germany in the Second World War. This is how sick you people are. You even attack my children, my daughter, my marriage, the life I live, the fact that I'm semi-retired. Anything. I think it was Jack Doe with his disgusting, vile comments. Yeah, personal insult. Personal. This is nothing to do with anti-defending Elvis or being against Donna. This is pure hate for Louis. Jack Doe, your comment is absolutely disgusting. I love that comment's there. I love it. Please read Jack Doe's comment. When you listen to this fake Elvis fan, this hateful, spiteful, nasty piece of work, trying to tear me apart with his comments, he fully exposes who he is. I love it. Please, the more disgusting comments that you write on Kangaroo Boy's channel, the better. Because then everyone, it's plain to see who you are. You vile, hateful, cruel, evil, nasty stalkers. That is exactly what you are. All of you, if you were in England, the ones that say these really vile, disgusting comments would be in prison. I expose all of you. I shine a light on all of you. I hold a mirror up to all of you stalkers. You make complete fools of yourself, just like Kangaroo Boy did when he tried to align with the tea lady. And Kangaroo Boy, you are obsessed with me. No matter, you'll never get away from it, because you know how I can say it? Because every video you do is about me, and nothing to forget defending, forget Donna, and every comment you say is about me. You are massively obsessed with me, and I am going to be making a part 2, and I'm going to show you for what you are. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's just read this out. Let's have a look. Your time may, I'm going to read that bit again. Your time may be better spent laying on a therapist's couch and crying about how Louis hurt your feelings, and when you just can't get over it. This isn't therapy when you come on here to just spread your hate about him. It's just your way of trying to get back at him for insulting your fragile egos. But I guess real therapy isn't an option for many of you, since you are so uneducated and most likely can't afford one. You have all become a joke, and I'm really enjoying the laughs you give me. I'll be honest with you guys, I find it hilarious. I don't care if they're educated or not. I don't care if they've got money or not. It's got nothing to do with that to me. This is nasty, evil people, yeah? And so we're coming to the end of this bit, guys. I just wanted to read one bit. So, guys, you have become a joke, and I spend a lot of my day laughing at these people. I actually find it hilarious reading these comments, even when they're really vile and disgusting and clearly expose who these people are. I find it hilarious. The depths, just how low people can go because they're obsessed with Louis. It's got nothing to do with defending Elvis now, nothing to do with Donna Presley. This is proper stalker behavior. So anyway, so guys, just quickly, now Elizabeth, I'm very, very proud of your comment. I'm going to do a whole show just on your comment. I can't do it now because I'm going to football with my lovely son. But I did want to read, if I've posted it, let's have a look. The description. Yeah, I did do a little short on this. Let me just make sure you can see what I can see. Okay. I did. Oh, I didn't make that. Let's have a look. I didn't make that. That's someone else that did that. I think, I don't even know who made that. Oh, come on. That is funny. Come on. Even Kangaroo Boy, you can see the sense of humor in that. It's British sense of humor. Okay. So let me just, I want to read the description of the channel. Yeah. The anti-defending Elvis channel. I will always call it an anti-defending Elvis channel, but really it's not an anti-defending Elvis channel. It is a stalker's channel. This is a Louis stalking channel. It has nothing to do with exposing anybody, attacking Donna or, being against Elvis being defended. He clearly is a Priscilla fan, a Smith fan, a Memphis Mafia fan, a Trasher Book fan, 100% a Priscilla fan. Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with that. This is, I hate Louis. I'm going to bully Louis. I set this channel up to get Louis. That is what this is all about. I laugh at you. You are no match for me. Kangaroo Boy, you are no match for me. I enjoy running circles around you. In fact, Tracy is great at running circles around you and all your stalker followers that are obsessed with me, that watch everything I do. But even Elizabeth, and I'm going to read her comment in part 2, completely exposes exactly what you and your stalkers are. But anyway, let me just see this. So the description of the anti-defending Elvis channel. Yeah. Good day from Sydney, Australia. I am an Elvis fan. An Elvis fan that supports everyone that's ever trashed him. Likely just like you. Well, I tell you now, the people on this channel, they are fake Elvis fans because they support the trashing of Elvis. I have respect for the people that hustled after Elvis passed. Right. All suddenly, and I respect the people who gave their truth. So as I've said, who gave their truth after he's gone. Let me read that in one sentence so there's no gap. I have respect. This is coming from the person who runs this channel, okay? Kangaroo Boy. I have respect for the people that hustled after Elvis passed on suddenly, and I respect the people who gave us the truth after he was gone. Then he says, the Memphis Mafia. Those that loved Elvis are entitled to speak their truth. Now remember, their truth. So many times have we proved that these people are lying, exaggerating, sensationalizing. Some of them have even admitted the publishers exaggerate and sensationalize things, the tabloids, the books. Yeah. So that says it all. The Kangaroo Boy, this is the true person behind the channel. Yeah, he's obsessed with me, he stalks me, but from a point of view of Elvis and what he's been put through, what happened in front of his daughter, I respect the people who gave us truth after he was gone. Do any of you really believe that all of the disgusting things in many books is truth? I've reviewed this book. I'm going to review this book soon, because I purposely have not been reading the bits in this book. I've done it on purpose, but I think it's time that I do review some parts of this book. So look forward to that. But this recent book I reviewed is absolutely disgusting. Remember what you just said. The Memphis Mafia, the Stanleys, the Smiths, yeah? Red West, Sonny West, Dave Hebler, all the rest of the gang, Marty Lacker, Lamar Fight, a disgusting review I did yesterday that exposes these people. So this is Kangaroo Boy's comment. The Memphis Mafia, those that loved Elvis are entitled to speak their truth. How disgusting. No, they're not entitled. Elvis never gave them permission. Elvis never gave the public and these books, these tabloids, these interviews, these documentaries, these biographies. Elvis never gave his input. He wasn't with us. He was dead. Obviously, the Elvis What Happened book was released weeks before Elvis died. This description of Kangaroo Boy's channel says it all. I'm going to read all of it. The Memphis Mafia, those that loved... So I'm just checking the time, guys. The Memphis Mafia, those that loved Elvis are entitled to speak their truth. I want this channel to be more fact over fiction. Trust me. Fiction. Fiction. If I discuss things on my channel, I only discuss things that happened, things that were said. Yeah? I don't make things up. I have never been a make things up person. Never. But these people all made things up. Yeah. And I challenge all of these things. I dispute them. I question all the books, all the documentaries, all the interviews, all the biographies, all the tabloids. I question all of it. That is fiction. Yeah. These people think that because they were there, they've earned the right to lie about Elvis, to trash Elvis, to share his private life without permission. Yeah. So I want the channel to be more fact-based. You've never done Elvis content. Kangaroo Boy, you say, I want the channel to be more fact over fiction. You haven't done any Elvis content. None. None. So what facts? Give me some facts. Please give me some facts. Please go through these books and explain to me what is true in these books. Because at the moment, I don't believe any of it. Evidence-based opinions that come from published stories, insiders. Hang on, published. Let me see that again. I want this channel to be more fact over fiction, evidence-based opinions that come from the published stories insiders chose to tell us. Insiders. Remember, trashers, the Stanleys, the Smiths, the Memphis Mafia, Priscilla, ex-girlfriends. These are insiders. Yeah? Their version of events. And many of these people had deep-seated resentment, jealousy, envy, were trying to get revenge on Elvis, wanted to be Elvis. Many of these people have admitted they were angry with Elvis, upset with Elvis. I think the minute Elvis died, they wanted revenge. They wanted to get him back, but they also wanted money, trash for cash, and they wanted fame, their 15 minutes of fame. These people have had their asses kissed for 40 odd years. These people have been trashing Elvis in front of his daughter, Lisa Marie, for 40 odd years. Absolutely disgusting. So let's read it. I want this channel to be more fact over fiction, evidence-based opinions that come from published stories insiders chose to tell us, whether slightly embellished or not. Even that, when he says slightly embellished, it's like, you mean they lied? You mean they lied? They twisted, they exaggerated, they changed the truth, even completely made things up, sensationalized things to get more money. They wanted a payday. I've already been reading that some of these people, these Memphis Mafia people, were literally inventing stories so they had a bigger payday, to get to sell more books, to sell more tabloids, so that the documentaries get more views, so the interviewer gets more of an interesting interview, making it up because you get a bigger payday, a fistful of dollars, trash for cash. Yeah. So you say slightly embellished or not? How disgusting is that? Do you think it's okay that a lot of these stories, including Priscilla, because you're a Priscilla fan, do you think it's okay if they are slightly embellished? Then you go, we're all human, aren't we? So you try and excuse it. I want this channel to be a platform to speak out against other channels who think they have the right to judge Elvis's family or his friends. Now you say other channels. Who are the other channels? Kangaroo Boy. Who are the other channels? Because the only channel I have seen you speak up against is my channel, the Defending Elvis channel. Even within that statement, you are lying. You have admitted that you set that channel up to bully me. Forget Donna Presley, forget the Defending Elvis movement, forget the anti-Defending Elvis movement. This channel was set up to bully Louis. You are a bloody stalker. You are obsessed with me. You are like obsessively watching me and stalking me and talking about me on every video you make, on every comment you post. In fact, all of the people on this channel are obsessively stalking me. Tracy was completely spot on. These people need help. They should be on a couch getting therapy. Completely correct. And you are one of them, Kangaroo Boy. I want this channel to be a platform to speak out against other channels who think they have the right to judge Elvis's family or his friends. Elvis's family and friends betrayed him, double-crossed him, stabbed him in the back, got money to trash him. They completely damaged Elvis's reputation forever. You will never undo the damage done to Elvis's reputation, the man behind the legend. So you call them friends and family. Yes, they are. Yes, they were. But that didn't give them the right to treat Elvis the way they did in front of his daughter, to trash his reputation for money, to sensationalize, even make up lies, even say that he switched his body and faked his death. That was done by Billy Smith and Marty Lacker. And you say they have the right to judge Elvis' family because they were Elvis's family and friends. No, they don't. They had no right. I repeat, these people did not have the right to trash Elvis in front of his daughter, Lisa Marie. They had no right. How dare they? How disgusting. What would Elvis think of what they did? How they treated him once he died? Even just before some of them. How would Elvis feel about the way Priscilla spoke about him after he died? The way his close friends and family, people that he worked with, the Memphis Mafia. How would Elvis feel about all of these people? What would Elvis say to all of these people that said disgusting things about him again and again and again and again? Would he say, oh, you have the right, you know, you are friends and family, so you have the right to trash me for over 40 years, to spend your whole lives making money off my name by sharing my private details, my private health struggles, my private sexual details, by sharing all of the things that I would never want shared and doing it in front of my daughter, humiliating my daughter, Lisa Marie, taking away my dignity, Elvis's dignity, in front of my daughter. And your excuse? They have the right as family and friends to do it. How would you feel if your family and friends, I'm talking to you, Kangaroo Boy, actually, and your stalkers as well, the ones that stalk me, the ones that are obsessed with you, you're their new leader. How would any of you feel if all of your friends and family were trashed by friends and family, your friends and family? How would you feel? Jack Doe, how would you feel if all these disgusting things were said about your brother, your sister, your mum, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, your cousins, your best friends, the people you love? How would you feel if their whole lives were put up for sale in books, biographies, documentaries, tabloids, documentaries? How would you feel? Jack Doe, how would you feel if your private life was shared for money, for entertainment? That happened to Elvis, and they did not have the right to do it, whether they are friends or family. And this is what exposes exactly what you are. This post, this description of your Kangaroo channel, YouTubers who add clickbait video multiple times per day will be meaningless in the future, and no one is going to be searching for that rubbish. Well, I think you're wrong, mate. I know that we are making a big difference. I know that we are making people question everything. Question everything. We get a lot of support, but it isn't just about that. We have changed the landscape of how Elvis is discussed concerning the very people that Elvis trusted and grew up with, spent time with, looked after. Elvis loved some of these people. We are exposing the double-crossing behavior of these people, and everything is being questioned now. Even your hero, Priscilla Presley, because you love Priscilla Presley. You're a Priscilla fan, and a Stanley fan, and a Smith fan, and a Memphis Mafia Trasher fan. We are making everyone question everything. Elvis fans, especially the new fans, now have a platform where they can question everything. Why the very people that Elvis loved turn their back on him for money, for fame, trash for cash. So I don't think it is meaningless. I know that since we've come along, it's been a couple of years, nearly, and I know that we got everyone talking now, haven't we? The whole world is talking about the Defending Elvis movement, that Louis guy in the UK, his team Elvis, his Elvis defenders around the world, standing up to Elvis's family and friends who betrayed him, stabbed him in the back. Everyone's talking about it, and you know it, and that is exactly why you set up this channel. The reason you set up this channel is because we're making a difference, and it irritates you. And you're obsessed with me. You're obviously one of my stalkers. You're obsessed. I know that you literally think about me day and night, but not just you. You and all your stalker followers that make complete fools of themselves with their disgusting, hateful comments. You're a bunch of stalkers. You make fools of yourselves. So anyway, guys, I'm going to have to do Elizabeth's comment in part 2. So Elizabeth, thank you. We are going to do your comment. I got to go football now, guys. I'm going to spend some time with my kid, and I'm looking forward to it. So I think I've made my point. Now I will just add, guys, I don't hate these people. I pity them, pity the fool. But I don't hate these people. Nothing I say is done in hate. I defend Elvis, Lisa, and the bloodline. Of course, I defend Donna, and I defend our right to defend. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. So, but what I do is expose all of you, and some of you. No, I would say almost every person on the Kangaroo Boys channel is very twisted, very bitter, very angry, vile, disgusting. Yeah, all of you. Seriously, you do need help. Tracy got it right. Get on the couch, get some therapy. Anyway, guys, love you all. You're the best. I'm going to post this now. Part 2, we read Elizabeth's comments. It was so good. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, we're very proud of you. Tracy, we're very proud of you, of course. And Tracy has the guts to speak up against these people. It's that simple. You can insult her all day long. I see how you insult Tracy. She had the guts to stand up against these vile, disgusting stalkers on the Kangaroo channel and on the Trollop Ladies channel. Fair play to Tracy. She has the guts to stare these people in the face and put them in their place. And she is running circles and making fools of all of you. Take care, guys. The only way you can respond to Tracy is with vile, disgusting comments. I'm sure you're going to attack anyone that tries to defend me or defend our right to defend. So that's the way you are. The way you deal with your channel, whether you're the leader of the channel or a follower of the channel, is with vile, disgusting comments. We expose all of you. You expose yourselves. You expose yourselves. Bye, stalkers. Bye, stalkers. I'll be back.